welcome to mathematics class. So what we have started in our previous class, we have been discussing about the linear equation in one variable, isn't it? So in that what we did, we have completed some examples based upon ratios, the triangles and the angles in the triangles, and also we have did an example on geometrical figure, that is we have also did a variable, that is we found the length and the breadth of the rectangle in our previous class. These all things which we have did are based upon this topic, that is linear equation in one variable. We have seen what we seen in such topics. We have seen the word problem, which the word problem we have converted into equation form, that is linear equation form, and we have solved that and we found the value of that variable, isn't it? So now in this class we will be doing few more examples. Okay, example number 7. Here we have two supplementary angles differ by 34 and find that angle. You know what is a supplementary angle. So let me recapture you. Okay, you have already discussed about these in your previous classes. I think I have also said you about this, isn't it? So now coming to the part, I think this is our fourth part, isn't it? Fourth or fifth part, and not just, I think this is a fourth part, isn't it? So now coming to the point, so we have discussed about complementary, supplementary angles, isn't it? What is complementary angle? So first coming to the complementary angle. What is complementary angle? Whenever we add two angles and the sum we got as 90 degree, then it is called as complementary. And what about supplementary? Supplementary angle is nothing but whenever we add two angles and the sum if we get the sum as 180 degree, then we call that such angles as supplementary angles. So let me give you one example. For 30 degree, if I add 30 plus 60, then I will be getting 90 degree. Okay, here if I take if I take 70 degree plus 110 degree, if I add this both the angles, I will be getting 180 degree. Okay, the definition of complementary angles is sum of two angles is exactly 90 degree, and in supplementary the sum of two angles is exactly 180 degree. Okay, so here I can write the formula as A plus B equals to 90 degree. What is A here? First angle. What is B? Second angle. Okay, if I add this both the angles, I will be getting 90 degree. So these both the angles are called as complementary angles. What about supplementary angles? A plus B is equals to 180 degree, isn't it? A plus B is equals to 180 degree. Okay, so sum of two angles is 180 degree. Then I will be getting then I will be calling that as a supplementary angle, isn't it? So I have given examples here also. 30, 60. If I add 30 plus 60, I will be getting 90. Similarly, 70 plus 110, I will be getting 180 degree. So this is how we will define the complementary and supplementary angles. I think okay, you all understood what is complementary angle. Sum of two angles is the 90 degree, then it is called as complementary angle. And if the sum of two angles is 180 degree, that is straight line angle, then it is called as supplementary angle. Okay, now here you can see A is the, here in this expression, A is the complement of B and B is the complement of A, isn't it? That is 30. What is the complementary angle of 30? 60. Why? If I add 60 to 30, then only I am getting 90. Okay, so we will be seeing the relation in between this. 30 is complemented to 60 and 60 is complemented to 30. So that if I add this both, I will be getting 90. In this, 70 is the supplementary angle of 110. Why? If I add 110 to 70, then I will get 180, isn't it? Similarly, 70 is supplementary of 110. Why? Why? Because for 110, if I add 70, then again I will be getting 180 degree. So this is how you will find the complementary and supplementary angles. What is complementary angles? Sum of two angles is 90 degree, then it is called as complementary. and in supplementary, if the sum of two angles is 180 degree, then it is called as supplementary angle. Hope you all understood, isn't it? Now coming to our question, this question is based upon the same thing what we have discussed in this class. Okay, so now I am reading the question. Two supplementary angles differ by 34. What he mentioned about supplementary angles. So you know what is supplementary? Two angles. If I add two angles, then I will get 180 degrees. So here we are having two angles, and the sum of that angles is 180. Why? Because he asked us supplementary angles, then and they both the angles differ by 34 degree. It means the difference between both the angles is 34 degrees. So let me write this. Okay, so solution I am writing here. Okay, so do we know the two angles? We don't know. So let the two supplementary angles, let us assume, here we are assume two supplementary angles. Angles A and B. So here we are taking two supplementary angles, that is equals to A and B. Okay, so what he had given in the question, supplementary angle. So what is supplementary angle? Adding this both the angles, we will be getting as A and B are supplementary angles therefore can I write A plus B is equals to 180 degree. Why? These both the angles are A and B. Whenever we add these both the angles, then we will be getting 180. In which condition? In supplementary condition, isn't it? So as he have mentioned in the question, these both the angles are supplementary. It means that addition of these both the angles, sum of these both the angles is 180 degree. So this is my equation number 1, isn't it? Now coming to second part, what he said, two supplementary angles differ by 34. The difference between both the angles is 34, isn't it? It means that, so difference between A and B is 34, he had mentioned in the question. So A minus B is equals to 34 degrees. So here what I am doing, I will be solving this in vertical method. You have already discussed in your previous class, isn't it? I will be solving this expression in these equations in vertical method. Okay, so how I will do? Directly I will add. So adding equation 1 and 2. If I add equation 1 and 2, A plus B equals to 180 degree. Similarly, A minus B is equals to 34 degree. Why I am adding? Why? Because in here in equation 1, B is positive and here B is a negative. So if I add this both, plus B minus B will become 0, isn't it? So A plus A, 2A, I will be getting 180 plus 34. So here I will get 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, isn't it? So 214 degree I have got here. Okay, 240 degree. I have got 240 degree, isn't it? So now again I am solving this. So here I have got 2A is equals to 214. 2 is multiplied to this variable. So here I have to use multiplicative inverse, that is we have to divide 2 on both sides, isn't it? So 2A divided by 2 is equals to 214 degree divided by 2. Excuse me. Okay, so 2 by 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1. So therefore A is equals to, if I divide 214 by 2, 214 divided by 2, 2 ones are 2, isn't it? So here I have to write 0, directly I have to write 14. 2 sevens are 14. So here I will get 107 degree, isn't it? So I have got the value of A as 107 degree. For finding the value of B, either I will substitute here I have got the A value, isn't it? I want to find the B value. How I can find? In the place of A, if I substitute 107, then I can get easily B value, isn't it? So substitute A is equals to 107 degree in equation number 1. Either you can substitute in equation number 2, you will be getting the same answer. Okay, so what is equation 1? A plus B is equals to 180. So one more method is, okay, you know, if you add A and B, you will be getting 180. So from 180, if you remove 107, you will be getting 73 as an answer, isn't it? So like that also you can, but directly you don't solve that, you solve by using these steps. Okay, so A value I am substituting equation 1. So 107 plus B is equals to 180. So 107 is added to this variable, so I have to remove, I have to use, okay, additive inverse, that is minus. So B is equals to 180 minus 107. I am subtracting 107 on both sides. So 107 minus 107 is 0. Here from 180 I am subtracting 107. Hope you all understood, isn't it? So B is equals to, if I remove 107 from 180, I will be getting 73, isn't it? So this is how you can find the value of A and B. If you add this both the angles, you can see here, if you add 107 plus 73, then again you will be getting 180 degree, isn't it? So therefore A is the supplementary angle of B and B is the supplementary angle of A. So here I am erasing this and I am writing, therefore angle A is equals to 107, angle B is equals to 73 degree. So if you add these both, again you will be getting 180 degree, isn't it? So these are the supplementary angles. Therefore the two supplementary angles are 107 and 73 degree. So this is how you can find the value of the given angles. Okay, so hope you all understood, isn't it? So you just try the remaining ones. You can try the remaining questions. It is very easy, but understanding the question is very important. If you understand the question clearly, then you can get it, okay, very clearly. Okay, now coming to example number 8. Why I am doing example number 8? Because in the exercise each and every problem is based upon these examples. Okay, in exercise also we will be solving some problems, but first we will do example problems. Okay, next example number 8. Okay, you just, I am not writing the whole question on the board. Why? Because the place is insufficient to me. So because of that reason, what I am doing here, I am just dictating the question. You just listen carefully. You can see in your textbooks also. Okay, the present age of Vijaya's mother is 4 times the present age of Vijaya. After 6 years, the sum of their ages will be 62 years. Sum of their ages will be 62 years. Find their present age. Very important problem. Okay, so this thing is based upon the aptitude. Okay, so you must and should know about such type of solutions. Okay, so here this question is based upon the ages. Okay, so here we are having 2 persons. First one is Vijaya and second one is Vijaya's mother. Okay, so to understand you clearly, if you want to understand it clearly, you have to convert that into easiest form. Okay, so I'll be showing you how you have to do this. First, see here, the present age of Vijaya's mother is 4 times the present age of Vijaya. If the Vijaya's age is 4, then what is her mother's age? It is 4 times more, 4 times. It means that I have to multiply 4 by 4, isn't it? Vijaya's age is 4, her mother's age is 4 times. Okay, so 4 into 4 I will be getting 16, isn't it? If Vijaya's age is 5, her mother's age is 4 times greater than her. So what? 4 times. If I am using times, then you have to multiply, isn't it? So 5 into 4. We don't know Vijaya's age, isn't it? So let us assume present age of Vijaya is equals to X. I am not taking the present age of her mother in other variable. Why? Because her mother's age is defined from Vijaya's age, isn't it? Vijaya's age, isn't it? So let me draw a table. Okay, by drawing this table you can understand it very clearly. Okay, so in this what we are doing, just one more time I am reading the question, you can see and what you have to write. Okay, so the question is present age of Vijaya's mother is 4 times mother, present age of Vijaya's mother is 4 times then the present age of Vijaya after 6 years. If presently if my age is 20, then what is my age after 6 years? My age will be 20 plus 6, 26, isn't it? If presently my age is 30, then what is my age after 6 years? I have to plus, isn't it? So 30 plus 6, 36. Presently my age is 30. If I ask you what was my age before 6 years, what was my age before 6 years, then what you will do? Minus. So after you will be adding and before you will be subtracting, isn't it? So before 6 years my age was 24, isn't it? So like that you will be solving that. So here let me tell you 6 years, their sum will be 62, their sum on adding you will be getting 62. Okay, so here what I am doing, I am writing the ages here. So here I am writing the name. First is Vijaya and second is Vijaya's mother. Here we have 2 persons, first is Vijaya and second is Vijaya's mother. Okay, so here I am writing present age. And second thing he had mentioned after 6 years. So age after 6 years. Let me tell you. Okay, what is the present age of Vijaya? Present age of Vijaya we have assumed as X. What is the present age of Vijaya's mother? It is 4 times more than Vijaya, isn't it? So 4 into X. Similarly, what is age after 6 years? Till now only I have said you. If presently my age is 30, what about after 6 years? 30 plus 6, 36, isn't it? So here after 6 years I will be adding, isn't it? So X plus 6. Present age of Vijaya is X. What is the age of Vijaya after 6 years? We will be adding plus 6, isn't it? Now present age of Vijaya's mother is 4X. After 6 years again I will be adding, isn't it? Again I will be adding. So their sum after 6 years, their sum of ages will be 64, isn't it? He had given in the question. So what he had mentioned, after 6 years, okay, see here, he had given after 6 years, the sum of their ages will be 62 years. Hope you all understood. Okay, present age of Vijaya X, present age of her mother is 4 times then the Vijaya, so 4 into X. After 6 years their ages will be, we will be adding plus 6, isn't it? X plus 6. Here present age is 4x, 4x plus 6. So after 6 years, if I add this, see here, after 6 years, the sum of their ages, sum means what we have to do? We have to add. For what? After 6 years, age is mentioned here, isn't it? He had mentioned the age after 6 years. So after 6 years, the sum of their ages will be 62. So this is the thing after 6 years now. What is the age of Vijaya and her mother after 6 years? That one we have to add. and we have got that as 62. So this one we have to solve, isn't it? So after 6 years their ages are x plus 6. Here he used the word sum, so as he used the sum we have to add. So plus 4x plus 6 is equals to 62. Hope you all understood, isn't it? After 6 years, sum of their ages, whose Vijay and Vijaya's mothers, sum of their ages will be 62. On adding their ages after 6 years, I will be getting answer as 62. Now like terms I have to add 4x plus x, 5x plus 6 plus 6, 12 is equals to 62. Isn't it? 5x plus 12 is equals to 62. 12 is adding here. So I have to use additive inverse. We have to subtract. So here subtract 12 on both sides. So subtracting 12 on both sides, what I will get? So 5x plus 12 minus 12 is equals to 62 minus 12, isn't it? So 5x plus 12 minus 12, 0 is equals to 62 minus 12. So 62 minus 12, 2 minus 2, 0, here 6 minus 5, isn't it? So here I am getting 50. So 5 is multiplying. So what we have to do? You have to use multiplicative inverse. We have to divide it by 5. So divide 5 on both sides, isn't it? So 5x by 5 is equals to 50 divided by 5, isn't it? Now 5 by 5 will become 1. So x is equals to 50 divided by 5. I will be getting 10, isn't it? 10 years. So what he asked? He asked to find the present ages, isn't it? So he asked to find the present ages. So how I will find? So you have got here. See here, what is the present age of Vijaya? X. I have got the age x. So therefore present age of Vijaya equals to what? Present age is x. That value we have got as 10 years, isn't it? And similarly, present age of her mother, what is the present age of her mother? We have taken 4x, 4 times bigger, isn't it? So 4x, that is equals to 4 into what we have got the value of x? 10. So 4 into 10 will be getting 40 years. So this is how we can find the ages of 2 or more than 2 persons by converting it into equation. Okay, so this is how we have calculated their ages. This is very easy, very simple, but you have to remember the procedure. What for what you have to solve this. Okay, so the procedure is very important, isn't it? So hope you all understood. Now coming to next one, we have example number 9, 10. Okay, so you can solve that. Hope you all understood, and try that examples once. On behalf of that, you also start exercise, so doing exercise. In that also you will be having same. Okay, there are 90. See here, example number 9, what he had given the question. What is the question? There are 90 multiple choice questions in the test. So totally there is a test. So there are totally 90 multiple choice, isn't it? 2 marks are awarded for every correct answer. So he is given 2 marks for every correct answer, and 1 mark is deducted for every wrong answer. So if you are writing wrong answer in your schools, most probably in your schools, what they will do? If the answer is correct, they will be giving marks. If the answer is wrong, they won't be giving the marks, or they won't be removing the marks, isn't it? But here in this test you will be having, okay, if you are getting the answer, then only you have to write. Otherwise you need no need to write. Why? Because if you are writing correct answer, you will be getting 2 marks. If you are writing wrong answer, the teacher will be deducting, okay, she will be minusing 1 mark. Okay, she will be deducting 1 mark. If Shahana got 60 marks in the test while she answered all the questions, then how many questions did she answered correct? Okay, so hope you all understood this. So here how many total number of questions? So totally we are having 90 multiple choice questions, isn't it? Totally how many questions are there? 90 multiple choice questions. So total questions are, multiple choice questions are 90, isn't it? So how many marks are awarded? 2 marks awarded, isn't it? So we don't know how many correct we have written and how many wrong we have written here. So 2 marks awarded, 2 marks deducted per wrong question is equals to 1, per correct question is equals to 2. Okay, now Shahana got how many marks? Shahana got total is equals to 60 marks. So here I have to, so what is the correct, how many correct questions she have written, we don't know. So let correct number of questions is equals to x. Then what about wrong questions? Correct answers. Correct answer is equals to x. Wrong answers is equals to, let me know how many. Can I write 90 minus x, isn't it? If I have written 10 questions correct, then how many wrong I have written? Totally 90 questions. So 90 minus 10, total number of questions will be 80, isn't it? So correct number of questions are x. Then what about wrong questions? 90 minus x. So like from this you can solve easily. Okay, so total number of marks she got 60. So what is the equation? 2 into x, correct. For correct question we will be getting 2 marks. So 2 into x minus deducting how many? 1 mark. 1 into 90 minus x is equals to 90. You can solve this and you will be getting the correct answer for that. You can solve 2x minus into minus, it will become plus, minus 90 is equals to 90, isn't it? So here you will get 3x plus minus 90 is, we are adding plus 90 on both sides. So here we will be getting 90 plus 90, 180. If I divide, I will be getting 60, isn't it? So she have written 60 correct answers. Like that you need to find. Okay, so you just try this in your home. Otherwise I will be continuing this question in our next class. Okay, so what we have discussed today, we have did some examples, example 7, example 8. Okay, based upon this you will be having few more questions in your exercise. Okay, so in our next class will be maximum, most probably we will be starting our exercise. Okay, so then thank you.
Okay students, in our last class we are discussing about the properties of nylon. First one, what I said you, high tensile strength, more durable, water resistant, elastic, and they doesn't show wrinkling. They don't wrinkle. So they are very strong, high strength, and also more durable, remains for longer period. Next, water resistant. When this fiber is inserted or when it is soaked or when it is in water, nothing happens to it. So this water don't affect this nylon fiber. And next, it is elastic, can be stretchable. And next, okay, it doesn't show wrinkling, it doesn't show any foldings. Nylon cloth, if you fold that, so we don't, okay, it comes again to its original form. So means we don't find, okay, foldings like cotton, or we don't see findings like foldings like jute. Okay, so what happens here, it don't show any foldings. Wrinkling is nothing but folding. Mudatalu antar kada, so that one. So it don't show any foldings. That's the other property of nylon. And here, so because of all these properties, this nylon, it is widely used. Let's observe what are the uses of nylon. Nylon, it is mostly used by mountaineers. By mountaineers. It is used by mountaineers. Second one, it is used for making fishing nets. And also, okay, third one. Okay, first one, okay, used by mountaineers. Okay, second one, okay, used for making fishing nets, and also it is used for making parachutes. Parachutes, parachutes. Okay, and also nylon clothes. Okay, this is used for making tents also. Is used for making tents. TNTS, tents, and it is used to make tires of a vehicle, and it is used to make fabric. Do you know for what fabric this is used? Okay, toothbrush bristles, bristles, bristles. Swimsuits, umbrella, and some other fabrics. So please understand this. These are some of the uses, okay, of nylon. Because of all these properties, mainly because of its strength, because of its wrinkling, because it don't show wrinkling, and also because of more durability. So it is used for many purposes. Fishing nets also, because it is very strong, and also it don't show any reaction towards water, and it is more durable. Because of that reason, this is used to make fishing hooks, okay, thread, and also fishing net, okay, for making fishing nets also. And next, other one, so it is used for making parachutes. You might be knowing, okay, very well about, okay, or you might be knowing about the parachutes. Who uses this parachutes? People who roam on the surface of earth, okay, those people, they use parachutes. Do you know? Yes or no? No. No. Parachutes, it is used by the people who travels in aeroplanes. Okay, and especially people who travels in air, who passes in air. For traveling in air, they use parachutes. They use parachutes, which seems to be like okay, it seems to be like this. Seems to be like this, a parachute. Is it? Seems to be like this, parachute. This cloth, it is made up of nylon. It's made up of nylon. Next, it is also used to make tents. Especially this, people move from place to place. They use tents. Army people, especially army people, they needs to have tents. For making this tents, they need to have a good quality fabric, good quality thread. They use this nylon for making this tents also. Other one, it is used to make tires of a vehicle. Tires of a vehicle, especially these cars, buses, trucks, lorries. For all this, tire it is made up of nylon. And also cycle, bike, even their tires are also is made up of nylon only. Nylon tire. It's written, you can see, you can observe nylon tire. Many of the people, they prefer, most of the people, not many, okay, most of the people, they prefer this nylon tires. Why do they prefer this? Because it is very strong. It's very strong. Next, other one. Do you know toothbrush bristles? Toothbrush, okay, which we use. The bristles of it, okay, the bristles of it, okay, which is used for cleaning our teeth. Which is used for cleaning our teeth. Those we call them as bristles, B-R-I-S-T-L-E-S. So this toothbrush bristles, which seems to be white in color, you might have seen, okay, you might have seen, okay, you have seen. Okay, example, this is a brush. This is a brush. Okay, you can see this like this. You can see like this. This one. Okay, so you can see this. This is nothing but bristles. These are nothing but bristles. This one, bristles. B-R-I-S-T-L-E-S. Bristles. These are bristles. These are made up of nylon. These are made up of nylon only. So next, swimsuit. It is also used in making swimsuit. Swimsuit. You'll have a specially designed suit for swimmers. So can you go with a cotton cloth? Can you go with a cotton cloth into the water? No. Why we should not? Okay, why? Because this water, it absorbs. It is having ability. It is having capacity to absorb water into it. Whereas this nylon, it don't absorb water. It's not a good absorbent. It is not a good absorbent. That is one of the property. It is not a good absorbent. Okay, it don't absorb water. It don't absorb water. That is one of the property I am saying you. So here, this swimsuit, when you go into the water, it don't absorb the water and makes us light in weight. And if it is a cotton cloth, it absorbs water, and as a result, what happens? It increases the weight on us. It increases weight on us, and we cannot move further. We cannot move further. Because of more weight, to go further, to move ahead, we need to apply more force. We need to apply more force. It may even make us sink into the water. To avoid that, we go for this nylon specialized swimsuit. And also it is used to make umbrellas. It is also used to make umbrella. Yes, you are very much familiar about this. Yes or no? So umbrellas, it is also used to make umbrella. For making umbrella, this umbrella cloth, it is made up of nylon. Why it is used for umbrella? Do you know? Because it don't absorb water. All the water, all the rainfall which has been on the surface of this Okay, if any rainfall is there, if any water falling upon this, so all this water, it drains down, it comes down by the sides, from the sides it comes out, comes down. Okay, if it is a cotton, it absorbs all the water and makes, okay, that all the water falls on us after some time. So here we use nylon for making this umbrella, and also it is used for making fabric, clothes. Okay, nylon clothes. It is also used to make nylon clothes. These are some of the uses of, okay, these are some of the uses of nylon. And it is having one more disadvantage. Mainly one disadvantage is there. One disadvantage is there. What is the disadvantage? See, disadvantage means whenever you are near to the flame, it catches fire. If once it catches fire, it cannot be stopped in between. So we need to apply more effort. We need to apply more effort. It damages the person more. For example, okay, a person who is having nylon clothes on his body, once if he is caught with a fire, we know, okay, nylon fiber, how it is when it is in contact with flame, it melts. It melts and sticks to the body, which is really effective, which really boils the flesh of a person. Remember, never ever use nylon or woolen clothes near the flame, near the kitchen. Don't go into the kitchen, or don't go near the flame with nylon clothes, with woolen clothes, with silk clothes. Be aware to this. Okay, before you go, okay, make sure you are not having that, okay, fabric made up of nylon, made up of silk, made up of wool. Please keep those away. That's much better. Okay, it's good for everybody. It's good for us only. These are some of the uses. So I told you here disadvantage. Okay, we should not go near to the flame with the, okay, nylon fabric. That is one of the disadvantages. Disadvantage. Okay, it is not likely, which is not likely. Disadvantage means which is not likely, which we don't want, which we don't like. Did you understand? These are some of the properties. The next one is, these are the uses of nylon. Next, come to the other on activity 4. Activity 4, how strong is nylon? How strong is nylon? Let's observe this. Activity 4. Activity 4. Let's observe this activity 4, the different fibers which are given to us. So how strong or how rigid, okay, how good they are, let's observe that. Okay, so this is activity 4. Activity 4. How strong is nylon? What's the aim? How strong is nylon? How strong is nylon? Yes, how strong is nylon? Let's see, let's observe let's observe for this. Different materials required, materials needed, materials required. Materials required. For this, we take a stand. We take a stand. This is the stand I am taking. And also here, this is completely a stand. Now, I'm taking different fibers, different threads. Okay, different threads I'm taking. One is cotton I'm taking. Second one polyester, 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 polyester. Next I'm taking K jute fiber. Another one I'm taking acrylic. So these are the different fibers that I have taken. Okay, so tabular form is given for you, I think. Total weight in gram are required break. Okay, cotton, wool, silk, nylon. Cotton, wool, silk and nylon. Wool, silk, sixth one silk, seventh one nylon. Yes. So for this we should have a tabular form like this. In the first column, serial number. Next one, types of thread fiber. Type of thread, thread, thread or fiber, fibre. Type of thread or fiber. Next, total weight in gram. Total weight, WEIGHT. Total weight in gram, okay, or kilogram required to break the thread. Required to break the thread. Okay, required to break the thread. So understand this. This is the tabular form that I have taken, that I have drawn. First one, serial number. Second one, so type of thread or fiber. Next, total weight in gram or kilogram required to break the thread. So what are the different samples that you have taken? Cotton is taken, polyester, okay, jute, acrylic, wool, silk, nylon. But in your textbook it is given only cotton, wool, silk and nylon. These three are not given for you. These three are not given. So you can go for that also. You can test that also. So what's the main concept of this? Why we are doing all this? What do you understand from this? This is activity 4. Activity 4. So how strong is nylon? How strong is nylon? Not only nylon, how strong is the fiber which is given to us? How strong is the thread which is provided to us? If at all, if you want to find how strong it is, what we should do? Let's take, so 4 or 5, okay, how many number of samples, which thread you want to find, whichever the fiber you want to find how strong it is, take that many number of fibers. Take that many number of fibers. Is it clear for you? So what are the different fibers? Cotton, wool, silk, nylon, polyester, jute, acrylic. Whatever you want, you can take those. In your textbook it is given cotton, wool, silk and nylon. Let's take that 4 mainly. So first one, cotton is tied. Cotton is tied here. This is the thread. Which is this one? This is cotton thread. This is cotton thread. Cotton thread. Now, add one end is tied here and the other end is connected or tied with a load. Okay, this is some, okay, load, L-O-A-D. This is the load, L-O-A-D. L-O-A-D. So maybe weighing, okay, these are weighing stones in grams and also in kilogram. In gram and also in kilogram. First, we added, okay, we fixed, okay, 100 gram stone. 100 gram stone is connected to this one, hang to this one, or attached to this. So think, okay, it is, okay, it's become stiff, and you added 50 more gram. You added 50 more gram. Totally how much it is? It is about 150 gram. Totally it is about 150 gram. Example I am saying you. This is an example. Okay. So if you added, okay, 100 gram. First you added 100 gram to this. Later you added, okay, listen, understand this. First I added 100 gram. it breaks. Think it is broken. This cotton thread, it is broken. It is broken. It is broken. So this is first one I have taken. This is cotton thread I have taken. Okay, and how much weight to break that? 100 gram. 100 gram of weight is required to break that thread. In the second attempt, so instead of cotton I have taken now, instead of cotton I have taken wool. Okay, this is wool. So I added 100 gram, no problem to it, it's not broken. I added 50 more gram, so it is now stiff, and I added 50 more gram again. That means here 100 plus 50 plus 50. Okay, so 100 plus 50 plus 50. So now it has been broken. So I can write here second one, that is wool. So how much weight does it can bear? It bears about 200 gram. It bears about 200 gram of weight. Now, okay, in the third attempt, I have taken silk. This is the other fiber. So now, this is now silk in the third attempt of mine. So I have taken silk. This is silk, I say. Do you know, okay, silk is our natural strongest fiber. Okay, natural strongest fiber is silk. Okay, now I added 100 gram to this first, 100 gram. Next I added 50 gram, so no problem to it, it is not broken. I added 50 more gram, so no problem for that also. I added, okay, 50 more gram, so now it is stiff, and almost it is broken. So here, add how many, what's the weight does it bears? It bears about 250 gram. It bears about 250 gram of weight. In my fourth attempt, so I have taken nylon. This is nylon thread. First I added, okay, 100 gram, no problem to it. Okay, it's not broken. 50 gram I added, again it's not broken. 50 more gram, again 50 more gram, and I added 50 more gram, and one more 50. I have added 50 more gram here like this. Okay, first I added 100 gram, no problem. Okay, 50 more gram, it's no problem for that, it's not broken. 50 more, and 50 more. But still, okay, when you add this 50 gram here at the last, when you add this 50 more gram here, 50 gram, so what happens? This was broken. So totally, what's the weight? It bared? 100 plus 50 plus 50, 200, 300, 350. So 350 gram of weight it bears. So which is the fourth fiber? This is nylon fiber. So now tell me, so which is the fiber which bears more weight? Which is the fiber that bears more weight? Nylon is the fiber that bears more weight. I have taken this as these measurements as a sample. Example I am telling you. Okay, this is not accurate. Example I am saying you. First I have taken, listen once again. This activity 4, it is to find the strength of a nylon, strength of different fibers. What are the different materials required? When it's, okay, a stand here, and also measuring stones, okay, and also different fibers. Different fibers are different threads. Okay, different threads like cotton, wool, silk, nylon. Okay, so these are the materials required. First let's make a setup like this. Okay, let's arrange the stand like this. Next, draw this table also. In this first column, serial number. Second one, type of thread or fiber. And in the third one, total weight in gram. or kilogram required to break the thread. So note down all this like this. Okay, and next, first fiber, that is cotton, I have taken. This cotton, it is tied like this, okay, cotton thread, which measures, okay, think, okay, it is about 1 meter, and this is also about 1 meter, this is also about 1 meter, and this is also about 1 meter. Their thickness, this thread's thickness and their length should be similar, should be same. Make sure their lengths, their thickness should be same. So don't take one is very thin and one is, okay, thick. Don't take like that. So all these measurements should be the same. The thickness and their length should be the same. Now first I have taken, so one end is tied here and the second end is tied here to the stone. So when I added 100 gram, so cotton was broken. And when I for the second wool, that is wool, second fiber, that is wool, when I added 200 gram, it has been broken. Third fiber, that is silk, okay, it has been broken for 250 gram of weight. And fourth one, that is nylon, when I have added 350 gram, so it has been broken. So out of all this, which bears more weight? Nylon, it bears more weight. So out of this we can say nylon is the strongest fiber. Nylon is the strongest fiber and cotton is the weakest fiber. Okay.
Hi, good morning children. Good afternoon. Today we are going to know about the temperature in different places and different times. Okay? See here, temperature in different places and different temperatures. This is a class 8th, lesson number 2, energy from the sun. Okay, so we are already discussing about energy from the sun because it takes some time to know the differences of temperature and different places. Different temperatures. Different places. Okay, I shall give a clear explanation about. Here we have to find out different places, different temperatures. Why? Temperature is not the same. Temperature is not the same in all places. That's why different places and different temperatures. Okay? Once you understand the latitudes and altitudes based on altitude. Okay, altitude means relief features, up, down, slope, deep, valleys, and near the seas, near the oceans. So we have many relief features, and temperature are varied and different. For example, we have Himalayas are there. This is a higher altitude area. Okay? And if you take for example Bay of Bengal, no, Arabian coast, okay, right? Plateau. Hyderabad we have already studied how the temperatures varies from one month to another month, from January to December. So there are different temperatures recorded by monthly. So we have seen, we have drawn the map also. Okay, the places like Simla, this is Goa. Okay, and so if you observe the three relief features, mountains, sea coast and plateau. Okay, so here one table is given for extreme. We shall see that the temperatures in Panaji is near the sea coast, Arabian Sea coast. Generally, it's a cold temperature, extreme. This is the extreme. So we shall know about the temperatures in extreme and moderate. How do you know that? What is the difference between extreme and moderate? Extreme and high. Highest temperature. This is a cold desert. Suppose Jaisalmer. Where it is? Desert. Himalayas are severe cold. These two are extreme. Okay? This is a moderate. Extreme cold in Himalayas, extreme hot in desert area, that is Jaisalmer. So moderate means medium, Hyderabad. Okay, compare with Simla, moderate climate. This is 2200 meters height, MTS. Understand? Suppose compare with Simla, Delhi, 200 meters. This is moderate. Medium. Okay? So, this is a variation of temperature. Why moderate in Goa? Average temperature. Here is moderate or average temperature. Why it is average? Because of the Goa lies on the Arabian coast. I will show you that. If you draw a map like this, where is Goa? Goa. This is Delhi. Okay, this is Simla. Okay, it's Hyderabad. What else? Panaji. So we have a different places, nearest to the Himalayas. Is it? So colder temperature. This is a 2200 meters height. Delhi is the 200 meters height altitude. Here you take for example Chennai. It's on the coast. This is Goa. So temperature is different. Places are different. Temperature is not the same in all places. You understand? So likewise, one table is given here. So what are the temperatures recorded in height and temperature, extreme and modern. So Delhi and Simla. See that? Because of relief features, based on relief feature. You got my point? Yes? Yeah. The place which is near the sea coast. The place which is near the coast. Why? So because of the winds blowing towards the coast, the cold winds, whether it is in a hot, it influence the temperature of coastal area, whether Chennai or Panaji, anyone, whether Visakhapatnam, okay, whether Ahmedabad, Kandla, so Marmagoa, Mangalore, the port area, Cochin, generally the winds blowing, air blows from the water surface. Right? Have you found the difference? This is away from the sea. This is near the sea. This is the near the sea. This is away from the sea. This is away. This is near the sea. This is near the away from the sea and somewhat near to the Himalayas. Compare with the sea only. Okay. Likewise, extreme based on the height, altitude, relief features. Suppose if you compare within the combined Andhra Pradesh, so temperature varies Why? I'll show you one example. In Hyderabad, the altitude of Hyderabad of Hyderabad 550 meters. So can you assume that temperature low or high? If we compare with the low-lying areas, plain area, of course, Hyderabad on the plateau, we compare with the plain area, coastal plains, whether Visakhapatnam or Tirupati or Vijayawada, take Vijayawada. Vijayawada is not very close to the Bay of Bengal. So compare with Vijayawada, temperature is high than the Hyderabad. Why? Because the elevation, altitude is 550 meters. Generally, there is 2.5 degrees, 2 to 4 degrees are varied. Why? Because for every 165 meters, 1 centigrade decrease the temperature. You understand? For every 1000 meter, 6 centigrade temperature decreases. Okay? If you look that 550 means at least more than 3 degrees less. Suppose in Vijayawada the temperature is 30. How much here? 27. Why? Because 26.5 or 26 the temperature records in Hyderabad. So this is the variation or difference of the temperature in different places and different temperature records. So based on the height, when you go for the higher locations and temperature decreases. For example, Himalayas. This is the highest landform, relief feature. So there are many places close to the Himalayas like Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, okay, and Uttar Pradesh, Nainital, Missouri, okay, Dehradun. There are many hill stations, okay. So based on that, naturally temperature records low temperatures. Have you understood the different places? Here are the different places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these places are located in different areas. So here I also given Hyderabad also. Okay, children. Based on this you have to understand. So now we shall find how the temperature records. Suppose for example take Goa, that is Panaji, okay. Right, here one table given here, I will show you that. So temperature in page number 26, okay. See here, dry table. Month, max, mini, okay. So see here the average monthly temperature of Panaji, average Panaji. Okay? Panaji. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay? See here, the temperatures. Have you found any difference in Panaji, that is in Goa? Maximum temperature 32. Beyond the 32, only 1 month, April only increased. April, May, rest of the months continued the same only, which is not crossed beyond the 33 and 32. Okay? The highest in November, April, March, February, March, January to March 32, again April, May 33, June 29, July 28, August 28, September 29, October 32, November 33. Right. See that 1 or 2 degrees only temperature varies. Here see that continuously 24. How many months? 5 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Average. Here also same only. Just only January is the 1 month records lowest minimum temperature 19, maximum 32. Okay. Likewise, you can draw this line and given graph. Okay. Very simple. These are all points very close to the temperatures, moderate and minimum. Okay. Next, inversion relationship. That means opposite relationship. Okay, sometimes especially in the mornings, during the winters, lower temperatures found in the ground, you can see that days drops on the grass due to the condensation. The cooler temperature near the ground level or due to the less amount of insolation received due to the shorter day, and excessive radiation due to the longer nights. This is known as inversion. Inversion. Suppose if you take winter, days are short, nights are long. Okay, so this is the inversion relationship. Inversion means opposite relationship. Days are short, nights are long. Okay, so this is a inversion. Because of the days are short, what happens? There is low evaporation. Low condensation, low precipitation. Due to that, so we are receiving that only dew drops in the morning. There's no, we don't find any high temperature, rainfall, nothing else. So this is a season. Causes for the inverse relationship between the day and night, and evaporation, condensation, precipitation also, dew drops are formed. When you wake up in the morning, you can find these small drops are falling on the leaves, on the plants and trees. So wherever you see that, there is a low level temperature in the ground level. Okay, so this is the inversion. So I don't want to draw the lines on the graphs, so we shall move on to the temperature maps. Okay, so at last temperature in places near and the far from the equator. Okay, we shall know very detailed. This is not a difficult text. Okay. So see here, you can observe that we have observed many places in India. That is places away from the sea, near the sea. How the temperature regards. The best example is Panaji, is the capital of Goa. So here is the average temperature. This is a moderate temperature, not high, not low. When you observe that from the beginning also, so when the temperature records in Jan, that's continued up to the 3 months, and again 1 degree changes. Likewise, 1 or 2 degrees variations right from the Jan to the December. This is the maximum. Minimum also record the same only. Okay, children, you have to find out based on the distance and altitude from the sea and the height of the places. So there is a extreme, that is extreme in the sense two types. One is low, one is high. So in between where the places near the seas, you can find the temperature is moderate, that is Goa. Highest extreme cold temperature records in Shimla, and Delhi also average temperature compare with the Shimla, okay, and Goa. So this is the temperature, monthly temperature in Panaji. Already we have seen now Hyderabad. So once you observe the map, you can easily understand that based on the given table you can draw a graph with the help of given data, okay. So we can find the temperatures on the earth or the world map or on the globe. See that temperature in places near and far from the equator. See that? Very simple. Do you know the equator? Yes, this is an equator. Okay, what the lines is? This is an equator. From the equator, when you are moving towards the poles, the latitude designation changes. Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, okay, this is subtropic, subpolar, polar, subtropic, subpolar, pole. Yes, when you are moving toward the pole, we are moving toward the equator, temperature changes. So how it is going to be changes? The places near the equator and the pole side we shall discuss in the next class. Okay children, thank you.